Today, we play Best of One.
The only one in Best of One.
What? Genius axes!
Ta-da!
Eurian. This is Standard. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, we are busting out Zurgo and Ojitai to tackle the new meta where the Bank Buster is banned, the Fable is banned, and Invoke Despair is banned. A Jeskai control-ish list it made it all the way to the finals in the recent Arena Championship, and the team that played it had pretty good matchups against Rakdos, and that deck is banned now. But that deck, the Jeskai deck, did play Fable of the Mirror Baker. I've already forgotten the name. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and it also played Reckoner Bankbuster. So we had to replace those cards, and I found just the replacements I'm looking for. I've got a Chrome Host, Seed Shark in the deck. So those are going in main deck for Best of One. We're also running Brotherhood's End, which is a very good Best of One card because it sweeps soldiers, mono red, and enchantments very effectively, which are the dangerous decks in Best of One. And the deck has the kind of this early game control-ish package. The mid game takes over the game with Wedding Announcement, Seed Shark, Wandering Emperor, and has this sick semi-combo, Invasion of Gobakhan / Light Shield Array combined with Zurgo and Ojitai. So you play the Invasion of Gobakhan, you tax their good card, you attack your invasion with Zurgo and Ojitai, and then you flip it to a Light Shield Array, and that Light Shield Array comes down and then protects Zurgo and Ojitai if they decide to kill it, giving you the chance of getting multiple triggers off this thing and possibly ending the game. So you don't have to do too much to convince me that playing Zurgo and Ojitai can be fun. This is a card I've had my eye on for a while. A little more Best of One spice that I've added to the deck is Invasion of Arcavios. This lets you go into a 7-card Best of One sideboard, something we haven't really done since Lessons rotated. And I've got some fun cards over here that you might fetch up in different matchups where they make complete sense. So that's the plan of the deck. I'm looking forward to trying it out on ladder in a place where Rakdos is either much less played or much less good, and seeing how it holds up against mono red and soldiers, the scourge of Best of One. So let's dive in. Let the Zurgo and Ojitai draconic nonsense begin. Sharks. We have sharks here. We have to draw lands though. Might be asking too much. Mono blue. Wonder how Invasion's gonna do against mono blue. Let's find out. We're gonna be looking at the top for a land. Countered. Classic. Yay, we hit the land. However, don't know that we try to play anything here. Although if we're just holding up mana, we're never gonna win that fight, are we? Let's go for it. Shark attack. If they play Jhin with protection next turn, it's going to be a really hard game. They didn't do it. It's interesting. Well, now we want to have Make Disappear up as much as possible. Or do we? Maybe we're just supposed to play Wedding Announcement or more sharks, because if we just pass here and they play Fading Hope, that's really bad for us. And they don't have a Jhin or they would have played it. But what if they go counter and Fading Hope? Well, then at least we got an Incubate token. Sure. Spell Pierce Gamer spotted. Double Thirst. Sure would be nice to have a dragon in my dragon deck. Okay, they're impulsing main phase, so they're probably not getting a Jhin, but they might play a Terror. Terror's not so bad. We can keep making things to fight it. Yep, here comes Terror. Who's terrified? I mean, yeah, I guess we need the land. We get to go double shark. Go, sharks, go. Sharks versus sea serpents. Content. Here's the Jin. Is it worth sacrificing a shark to counter this? I think so. Look how many tokens we get. All right, can they pay and spell pierce? No, they can't. Ew, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay. Another one, that's not great. We're getting beaten to death by the terrors. The terrors! I mean, we can attack for 8 next turn. If we start chump blocking, are we gonna lose? Probably. I'd say our chances are not good at all. That's what I'm saying about our chances for this game right now. We did get the land. Man, it sucks that I can't play either end of this. It sucks so much. Could make disappear my own Brotherhood's end, but if I do that, I have no mana to activate anything. Do I have to do like this? God, that's bad. Definitely the wrong side of the deck. We could draw Play with Fire though and win. Opponent's looking for one Fading Hope to bring home the victory for themselves. They've impulsed their way through their deck like crazy. They've only cast one. They should be able to find this. We should not be able to win this game. And obviously we don't play Ojitai in our deck, or we would draw it sometimes. They didn't find the Fading Hope. Okay. That's kind of a 2-blocker situation. It's interesting. They're going to attack no matter what I do, so I think we go for this on upkeep. Especially if they play a flow here. They don't. Just in case they were about to draw another Spell Pierce or a Make Disappear or a Negate. Resolves. All right, we don't have to use it right away. It has flash. We can use it at some point this turn.
I'm going to end it.
Wandering Emperor, plus we can pay ward cost, can also kill a terror, but you don't want to take that risk, because if they have Shore Up or the out the back one, We have a chance, guys. They play Delver. They play Delver. Card's so bad. We have a chance. You're telling me there's a chance.
May your blade strike true.
I mean, can they let Brotherhood's End resolve and then attack all? Is that something they can allow to happen? I'll only have, God, if I don't win though, and they counter, and they don't have to block with their terrors and they counterattack me, I lose for sure. Man, this is bad. If they flip the Delver and we attack with Shark, they drop us to 1. This is a tough spot. What would you do? The Brotherhood's End play is so aggressive, but remember, Wandering Emperor resolved, and they drew Delver, or they would have played it. So I think this can work. And I am a maniac.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Eh? What you got?
I still have much to learn.
They gotta block both. Damage? One, they need another. They don't have it. All right, they need Fading Hope off the top. Resolves. Any spell. Any spell. Not that spell. Crap. Any spell but that spell. Never flips. The thing is, will they put another spell on the stack? They have to, right? Because if they attack here, they die. So they'll attack with 6, we'll block with 1. But then next turn, if we don't draw a spell, they don't have to do anything. So I think we have to put this on the stack to get the incubator token. I don't think it's actually going to pull off a counter spell. It would take a miracle. They bin a Pierce, they get a top deck. Never didn't have it. PSA Delver sucks. On the play, we've got Siege Shark and control cards around it. Let's go. This is mono red. Someone plays mono red. All right, we invade. Look at that nonsense. But they don't have the 3-drop, do they? All right. What do we take off curve? If they play a mechanized warfare, are we happy or sad? Warfare is best against us. We'll take it. I think we might just take their Squee next turn too. No, I'm gonna play the Shark next turn, which is good against Squee. If they double play with Fire It, that's okay. Oh, I guess if we play the Shark, they double play with Fire It, so we don't. We just wait. I totally knew we'd draw a 3rd Sea Chrome Coast. That's why I didn't play the Stormcarved Coast earlier. Rewarded. Yeah, use the play with fires. That's good for us. Clear the way for the Seed Shark. But they save one. It's kind of weird. Still mana screwed. Now we'll wait for the turn 5 Shark invasion line. They might play around Wandering Emperor here. They do? Wow. Okay. Watch this cheeky little play.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
You gonna lightning strike it? They are. Wonderful. They're playing right into my clutches.
Remember your training.
Good lord! So many festivities to be ended. I'll make them use them, right? They find the land. Uh-huh. What else you got?
To meet my match.
Okay.
I'm never done for good.
They hate the Wandering Emperor, don't they? But that's why we took the play with fire. All right. Power up. Knock that to 1. Probably not that important, but it does grow. Growing is good. Should have played this shark first. I actually didn't think about that one enough. Could have had another incubator token. Alright, Squee finally joins the fray, but does not attack. You flip this. Everybody else gonna get some counters by being what we call the aggro. Here comes the beatdown. Squee trades. Love it. Even when I don't have a spell in my hand, I have a spell to cast if I transform a battle. Feels so good. Let's hold this in case we draw the one of spite. And oh my goodness. The shark attack is getting real. Too real. Squeeze back. The Squee attack. Ah yes, one last stand for mono red. That felt good. Dealing with sharks is difficult. On the draw with 2 invasions of Gobakhan is not ideal, but we have the turn 3 shark, and then we're turn 4 another invasion and a mass, so let's give it a try. On the draw without removal scares me. still a turn 1 duress format in best of 1. Weird. Well, they get one of the invasions, which isn't the greatest hit. Ah, the invasion. The other invasion of Arcavios. Not where you want to see that. Turn 2 Canker Bloom. What are we up against? They didn't get a look at the Brotherhood's end. They got Glissa and Edict. This is going to be nasty. I would love to play the Seed Shark and try to stabilize for a turn, but it's best of 1. You just clear boards all the time when you can. And then they do nothing. Let's play this wedding announcement. Maybe they'll use an edict on one of our tokens, huh? But if you play the shark there, they're just going to edict it. Ah, they're waiting. They're waiting for Zurgo and Ojutai because they know about it. All right. Let's see if we can transform this invasion without them. Do we play the shark, get no value, and see it get edicted? I say no. I say patience is the way we be. Also adjust microphones. Scrappy. Excellent. I could get rid of this and try to hit a land, but no. We're good. We've got what we need here. Another token maker, and the tokens are looking real good here. They're letting me attack. They're letting me transform. That's really good. All right. Let's just keep the token party going. The +1/+1 counters, the transformed announcement. You can't ignore these anymore. Yeah, Abzan mid-range with some good spot removal. You're gonna need more value than that to keep up in this meta. On the play with a lot of good cards. That's nice. Jetmir's Garden. What you got in there? King Kong? Uh-huh. So Cosmic Rebirth Mega Greed deck. Rebirth doesn't do anything with what we see here. I think the best thing is to tax the hell out of Zurgo. Who wants to get married? Who wants to get really married? They are migrating. They're moving in herds. They do move in herds. Our mission, get these tokens bigger than 3/3s so we can use this on all the beasties. Think they got something? Feel like they got something. I mean, we know about the Cosmic Rebirth. That's probably it, right? In these two cards. I think we just see if this works. What does Destroy Evil even do here? Zurgo and Ojutai? Hexproof. Better. Cool. There's cycling. So many cards. Oh, there's our protection against Sunfall. Could be huge. Think that's worth a counter since they'll probably fetch a sweeper. And we're getting out of Brotherhood's end range, so if they herd migrate, our creatures are too big. Lethal threat on board. Token strategy. Leaning into a potential kill here. The opponent does have 6 life gain in hand.
Run away. You'll be safe. Let your blade do the talking.
So they remove 1. They gain 6. They're at 17. Which means we still bring them to... We still are short. Right? Although I guess we can just prevent it if they target one thing. So let's play around the life gain. And somehow removing a thing.
To teach you.
Uh-huh. 14. Uh-huh. 17. Still dead. Suffer. On the draw, but we've got removal. Should be good against mono red. Oh my god, how'd I know? Bring on the squee. Dun 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 dun. Dry bottom, yay. Go ahead. What? Green mana? Got him, guys. We got him. The opponent actually thinks mono red needs another color. They're trying new cards. Yep. Good card. Weird choice, but okay. I'd say I respect it, but I think they're insane. Get it!
I'm not overconfident. You're just under. You are not much of a road.
4/4 in the bank. Which haste creature will you deploy next? Ta-da!
See you later.
Be cool, guys. Be cool. Just be cool. My goodness, there's so many of them. Four. Invasion of Goba Buddy. A land, you say? Shark! Behold the dragons in our dragon deck. There's the squee. I knew it was in there, but do they dare attack with it against all these 2/2s? Tough choices. I think they're going to leave.
Finally, I'm home.
They left. On the play with Invasion into Announcement into Wandering Emperor into Break Your Hopes and Dreams with Make Disappear. I love this hand. I love everything about it. Keep. All right, so turn 2, we're playing a white card. So play the beach. Soldiers. If they have a Thalia here, it's going to feel real bad. If they had 2 Thalias, it would be extra bad. They play Elspeth. They play Elspeth. All right, take your veteran. Just main phase, slam it. All right, creatures on the board. Let's go. They're all 1/1s for now, which means the announcement's a good play. They didn't play out the Foundry. No fear over here. Begin the showdown. How are you gonna play it? It's probably one of the better Make Disappear targets we have, but do we really care? I think we can deal with Elspeth. Our creatures are going to be bigger. No fear. Wow.
I am the Emperor from God, and may your blade strike true.
So we want our own board presence to attack the Elspeth, so we're not actually in a hurry to give up our creatures. So here we want to counter the veterans so our creatures stay bigger than theirs. If our creatures stay bigger than theirs, we should win. Don't know about that play. So let's see, they make something fly, that's fine. If they play the veteran, we counter it. If they don't, we exile what they give flying, potentially. But next turn, we should be able to pressure the Elspeth or the Invasion pretty well. I think they want to kill the Wandering Emperor. Most players do in this spot. So I think we're going to see a minus, which makes this easier to attack.
I'm never done for good.
You know these have flash, right? So if they don't get these, they have 1 card left. Nah, let them have them. They're just 1/1s right now. If we keep them as 1/1s, they can't hurt us very badly.
Run away. You'll be safer.
It's a lot of vigilance critters. It's also a lot of land. What you got? You can save Elspeth if you want to. You just have to throw it all under a bus. Okay. Yeah, they're fighting to defend. All right, so this is flying, so it kills the Wandering Emperor. We could minus and exile it so they don't have it. I think we're better off just making a creature, though.
We must protect the people.
Eventually, we'll find a solution for the Resolute. The invasion can be a part of it. They definitely, I mean, at this point, if I flip this invasion, they're in a ton of trouble. Recruiting officer, sure. There it is. We waited patiently, and we got it.
Our swords will cross again.
It's a lot of land. It's a lot of land. Library, graveyard, sideboard. There is the one volcanic spite, isn't there? Man, that seems good here. We got lands. We've definitely got lands. Weird chump that did nothing.
I cannot let hope die.
But we've got the light shield array. The opponent's going to try to race us with their flyer. Hopefully we draw one removal spell, flying creature, or something before we die, and our board should be really good at attacking them. It's not bad. I don't think we protect. Opponent want to be aggro? They do. I think they have to. Wow, this is getting wild. The opponent wants to chump, that's fine. I thought they would. This transforms the Brutal Cathar, but they can't double spell next turn. Or no, this doesn't transform the Brutal Cathar because we did cast a spell. Thank goodness. So what the opponent should do is either probably bring out the frontliners now. Yeah. And it brings us down to a top deck for next turn. But they should attack with the frontliner, put a +1 here, and then next turn it's a lethal threat. Oh, they missed it. They still have it for next turn because of the one in the yard though. But if I gain even 1 life, we can get out of range. Oh my gosh. So we have to draw an instant that does it? I've got a few. The Flood of Floods. Will the last card also be a land? Okay, make them see it. I think they will. I can't counter an Unearth ability. Dude, we should have had this. See if they remember to attack with it this turn. They do. That hurts. That really hurts. We flooded like nobody's business. On the draw, oops, all tapped lands. At least I start making plays on turn 2. Doesn't beat a Kumano faces Kakazan though. But that's not what the opponent has. Doggy. Hello, doggy. Let's hold that play with fire for just a minute. There's your wedding. Okay, we'll take out the token, I guess. Take out the dog and they might get it back from the graveyard with Paragon or Restoration. Let's get our own wedding going. Who's their wedding announcement better for? Who's got the better wedding announcement right now? Theirs came down first, but ours has more creatures left to go in it. We're also more likely to get a card out of it. Okay, now they have 2, so they are clearly way better than we are. Not close. That hurts. People who draw 2 wedding announcements should just get banned. They're going for tokens instead.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
They have invasion in this mono white deck. That's kind of weird, right? It's not normal.
Let your blade do the talking.
Interesting card for sure. But it has to happen before this transforms. How do we keep this from transforming? If they go everything at it and we block, block, block. Yeah, okay. But we'd have to minus. If we minus, the Wandering Emperor eventually dies, right? It would be fun to plus and then plus again if we could get away with that, but I think that means the invasion transforms. If the invasion transforms, I don't know how we get out of that. I don't think we do. So we can't let the invasion transform. So it looks like this Brotherhood's End, unfortunately, is also going to mean the end of all our creatures too.
May your blade strike true.
It's a close one. Best case scenario, maybe I get to keep a samurai. Patience. They probably have a few of those or they wouldn't play that there. And they're holding a land, so it's probably a Ganjo. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, that's good. I think we're working this out without the Brotherhood's End. Alright, they have the Aganjo. They have a Depopulate. They have an Elish Norn. They have an Intrepid Adversary. What's the hardest thing here to deal with it? I think it's actually the Elish Norn. The Vigilance, the size. Look who transformed an invasion. So yeah, last turn they did have Wandering Emperor. They played around the Volcanic Spite that they knew about, which makes sense. I can't believe we got the transformation before they did when they have two wedding announcements. And they played out the Aganjo, which they could have tried to attack trade, but then we just make another one, so I guess. So what are they gonna do? None of their plays are great, but the Wandering Emperor still makes some pretty big creatures for them. Oh, it's a 4/4. Gross. Very gross. That could come in handy later. Are they gonna try to get rid of the spite here? Oh, they're just chumping? Okay.
Let your blade do the talking.
Could go indestructible and kill this thing. That is a card advantage engine, but I think we have to let it be for now. Lay down arms. That is a really gross top deck. That is exactly what they needed. You could sack the array. I think we have to. Think we have to there, or else we end up chumping the duelist with this 3/3. We have no board. Not acceptable. I know, opponent, depopulate. The perfect play right now. I'm sorry. Let me put that a different way. Opponent, please don't depopulate. Anything but depopulate. I will be absolutely ruined if you cast depopulate this turn. Okay.
Strike fast and strike hard.
What you got? Interesting. Why? Now you're going to depopulate? That would be fine. I mean, they didn't draw any cards off their duelist. Like, they could have played Wandering Emperor there and just drawn a card if they were going to depopulate, and then they'd have an Emperor on the board. It's kind of weird. Where's our dragon? Dragon required.
Run away. You'll be safer.
That is the right play.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
They know about the spite, so they keep ticking up.
I have got new
The good news is that gives us first mover advantage on our Wandering Emperor.
May your blade strike true.
And that wedding announcement's a really good draw. That is a decent draw for them. They need those bodies. Would you stop drawing that card? Oh my goodness. Shark! There'll be sharks in that water. There be many sharks in that water. Unfortunately, we blow up our own incubate tokens if we use the destroy mode, and we kill our own Wandering Emperor if we use the damage mode. Not great.
We got the edge in this fight. Oh, it's on.
If they have a depopulate and I play a second one, I'll feel really bad. They've only got one card here. I think we've got to move. We've got to go. All right, they're making Samurai now, and they're pumping it with the adversary, which makes complete sense. All I want is some incubator tokens. Why is that so much to ask?
I'll be back. May your blade strike true.
Okay, a backup Wandering Emperor. Maybe I am going to cast these Brotherhood Ends. We do need another red to do double. But double kills the Seed Shark, so it's not ideal. Is it finally Elish Norn time? No, it's another adversary. Not a card you usually see in the kind of bigger white decks, especially with board wipes. Not looking terrible right here, is it? Mm-hmm. This is gonna hurt.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it. You are not much of a roadblock.
This poor Samurai running into an absolute beating here. I think those are the trades we're looking for. $12 life, huh? So it can be up to 19, and then block here and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 18, 9. Yeah. Yeah. Time to die.
Strike fast and strike
Time
hard.
to die. I am kind of surprised. I thought when the second wedding announcement came down, I didn't think we'd be able to battle through that, but we had some really good mid-game exchanges, especially when we got to flip our invasion, which really surprised me. But there you go. Took him down. And we are back for a post-game wrap. And I mean, is this really the deck I played? I don't remember drawing many dragons. It's kind of weird to play a deck and not draw your 4 of 5 cost top end mythic dragon a little more often. So it makes it kind of hard to evaluate. I found the matchups against the mono red decks of the meta and the white decks pretty good. Like, I think I could beat those most of the time. I think I can do that. And I found the Invasion of Gova Khan kind of synergy with Zergo and Ojutai very cool. I thought that was very strong. However, I feel like this deck has no game, and I mean like no game against the Go Big Reanimate decks, unless you have exactly one Make Disappear for exactly their one removal spell, or not removal spell, but their Reanimate spell. I also feel like this deck has no game against hard control, because so much of your stuff is like 3 mana and 5 mana sorcery speed stuff that you're just going to run right into the syncopates of the world. However, I will say that I don't trust my evaluation on that, because I just never had Zergo and Ojutai. And if you have Zergo and Ojutai against a deck like Reanimate, and you counter their one key Reanimate spell, and you're hitting them with Zergo and Ojutai every turn, and, you know, getting deeper in your deck to find more counter spells or more gas, it feels like you can win that matchup. It was just never something I was able to do. So, yeah, not sure. I feel like we need another evaluation, and this is the kind of thing where making a second video would make sense to me. But when you make a second video, nobody comes back for part 2. So kind of tough to do. But what do you guys think? Is this a deck of the future, or should we be focusing on the decks that lost nothing in the ban announcements? Unfortunately, those aren't necessarily decks I want to play. Do you want to see some mono red? Huh? You want to see some soldiers? So yeah, I want to try out various control and mid-range lists now that that specific mid-range like mega powerhouse card Fable is gone. And I want to try a lot of planeswalkers. I mean, a few enchantments I wouldn't try otherwise now that Invoke is gone. So that's the plan. We're going to see where that lands. What's today? It's a Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Hope you guys had a nice Memorial Day weekend. What have I got going in the near future? I've been streaming on Twitch more. This was my 3rd day in a row streaming. So if you want to see the full recording session for this, you can check out Covert Go Live. You can check out the Twitch VODs, or you can just show up for a stream, which might be live now. Hit follow. And if you have a Twitch Prime subscription that you haven't renewed in forever, it would really help me out if you would renew it. So check out the link in the description. Go to Twitch, hit subscribe, see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription. If not, it's pretty easy to link. You can look up a YouTube video to link the two right here on the YouTube. Google or YouTube search Twitch Prime account link or something like that. And then you can support a streamer like me for free. All right, thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. You're cool.
Coming transmission.
Cool kids, come in, cool kids. You're cool so you can hear this. We don't have much time. Join me at CovertGoBlue HQ. Follow the coordinates on your screen to CovertGoBlue HQ. CovertGoBlue HQ is your ultimate destination for everything CGB. Get your playmats. Get your shark tokens. And get the first look at all new merchandise that CGB releases. There's even more that's on the way. Gear up with the only merch that's 100% certified by the one in Best of One at the coolest place for the cool kids, CoolStuffInc.com. Head to CoolStuffInc.com/CGB. I'll see you at CovertGoBlue HQ. That's CovertGoBlue HQ.